In this age we live in, things are now fairly easy but risky. I've always enjoyed flipping things, and this year I'm having a blast flipping different NFTs. If you've never been a flipper before, I'd urge you to take it slowly at first. It's possible to learn, but it takes time. I'm not sure how to explain it, but you pick up on different sales techniques after years of flipping. Some are simple to explain while others come instinctively. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell before we go into the details. The most basic example that comes to mind is uploading anything for 0.999 ETH instead of 1 ETH. Despite the prices being nearly identical, the 0.999 ETH pricing appears to be your superior deal. Your 0.999 listing will appear first ahead of all the 1 ETH listings, and it will usually sell first. If you're selling something on eBay, it's also better to list it for $99.99 rather than $100. The first strategy is to mint early and sell after sellout. Minting early and selling as soon as the sellout is reached is the most basic and beginner-friendly strategy for flipping NFTs. However, before implementing this method, perform some research to identify some good initiatives that will get you close to the required sellout. Now, if you come across a one-of-a-kind project, the first thing you'll do is request to be added to the pre-sale whitelist and confirm that you've been added. This can happen in most projects if you're active in their Discord by achieving a particular level or inviting a certain number of people. Depending on the project, whitelisting persons can be done in a variety of methods, but it is the most crucial phase in the strategy. To save money on gas, make sure you're minting at the most efficient time possible once you've been whitelisted. In addition, make as many NFTs as you need. You can usually mint 3 to 5 NFTs in a single transaction in most projects. The public sale will begin following the pre-sale, and once the public sale is sold out, the floor price will rise until the NFTs are revealed. As a result, you'll have to sell before the deadline. Calculate both the estimated gas fee and the profit margin. Calculate the same amount for selling to break even approx at 0.1 ETH, assuming you bought 3x NFTs for 0.06 ETH and paid about 0.02 ETH in gas expenses for minting. So all you have to do now is to keep an eye on the floor and sell your NFTs if it rises beyond the break-even point. Congratulations on making a profit. Now listen carefully, but don't hold your breath. The floor will get lower as the unveiling approaches. When the revealing is complete, the floor may crash because people who are dissatisfied with their rarity will sell their NFT, and many people who panic sell because they are worried the floor will crash. While this method works for the vast majority of NFT projects, it is subject to change, so do your homework ahead of time. Once you've mastered NFT flipping, you may use it to create a steady stream of money while working on multiple projects. Buying NFTs from other users on the secondary market and then selling them earns a profit 65% of the time, according to the data. This is a much better return on investment than minting and selling new NFTs. The second strategy we'll be looking at is to buy rare NFTs early and sell them shortly after. This is a more complicated technique that will necessitate additional cash. As I previously indicated, you must perform research and identify viable initiatives. Make a note of the reveal day and time of your calendar because that is when you will begin. You will place bulk bids on the collector's rarest NFTs and then sell them for a few hours later for up to 100 times more money. Because it is the most profitable, it is the riskiest and most popular technique. Since more individuals are getting interested in this, you'll need to act quickly. To begin, you'll utilize a rarity tool that compares rarities and displays the top 1%. There are numerous free tools available such as rarity tools. However, if you want to gain a slight advantage over others, you can invest some money in a paid tool like TradeSniffer.com. After the token URI for the NFTs is renewed, TradeSniffer retrieves the rarities identified in under 30 seconds. It can also make it easier for you to make a bulk offer on OpenSea. You'll make an offer right now, perhaps in the top 10, if you believe you can get a better deal. You may be aware that this NFT is the most uncommon. As a result, you propose a 1 ETH offer. The owner is unaware of the rarity of this NFT, which he or she is likely to accept because rarity updates in OpenSea, and other free applications might take several hours. So now you have the collection's most valuable NFT. I'm sure you can guess where this is headed, right? Diversify your technique by placing offers on the top 5%, 10%, etc., and then selling them for a profit if you have additional cash. However, many projects are aware of this method and ensure that the token URI is renewed regularly, such as every 24 hours. So putting your reliance on rarity is risky, and you'll almost likely lose a lot of money. All you need to do now is to use caution and consistency. The third strategy I'll be talking about is finding long-term projects. This method will take longer, but it will be more rewarding and enjoyable than the others. Keep an eye out for one-of-a-kind projects, historically significant projects, and projects involving well-known and acclaimed artists. Also, make sure you're investing in a long-term project with a good probability of success. In early 2019, Sandbox, for example, offered its property lots for roughly $30. Land plots are now worth over $10,000, while numerous lands for a larger estate are worth over $100,000. Assume you bought a particular plot at that time, then as always, look over the project's roadmap, partners, and community, and be sure to get in early and sell late. Also, if the price declines at the same moment, don't be frightened. If you're going to the moon, you'll want to make certain investments early and cheaply to ensure that you don't lose everything but your money. The fourth strategy is to find a profitable niche. In NFTs, you must conduct extensive research and identify your specialization. Animal-themed art, abstract artwork, collectibles, domain name, and even virtual parcels of land that are metaverse assets are all common niches. Making money in the stock market, like any other financial market, necessitates studying metrics to make the best option feasible. In general, people prefer assets that are currently undervalued or are expected to improve in value in the future. When it comes to NFTs, you need to establish your expertise and conduct thorough research. Animal-themed art, abstract paintings, collectibles, domain name, and even virtual chunks of land are all popular niches. The three important metrics that define how successfully an NFT project will perform, among other things, are: Number 1 is the number of items available. Scarcity always raises demand. NFT ventures with a small number of items are considerably more likely to yield a profit. Number 2, the floor price. This refers to the lowest price at which an item can be purchased. You should seek out things with cheap floor prices and limited supply. Number 3, volume. Profiting in any market relies heavily on liquidity. You want to pitch your investments to platforms that have a significant volume of trade. There's a good chance you'll find collectors eager to purchase your items quickly. Finding a technique and an investment thesis that you like is the most difficult part of flipping. The crypto network where the NFT was created has a significant impact. Ethereum has been the market leader for the previous few months, dominating the market in terms of the trading volume. However, networks like Solana and Cardano are posing a threat to Ethereum's dominance due to their low transaction fees. If you use Ethereum instead of other networks, you're more likely to see exponential development. As a result, you might want to consider starting to flip Ethereum. You should do a lot of study before investing in a certain NFT in the heat of the moment. Some people have made a lot of money using NFTs, but most people will not. So keep that in mind and have a realistic understanding of what NFTs are and what they're supposed to be. A large number of people are entering the NFT area, which is a healthy development. Nevertheless, people should enter with appropriate expectations rather than inflated expectations to avoid being disappointed. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. Please let me know what you think about these strategies I just mentioned in the comments section below. And also don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notifications for other upcoming videos like this.